Continuing right along with Ohana Week, today we are learning to play Eddie Vedder's More Than You Know on the ukulele and the guitar. It's a twofer, but not before I take just a moment to thank the following people for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club: Joao Rodriguez, Andrew, Kyle, and Oscar. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it more than you know. And if you would like to find out what that's all about, the link, of course, is in the description. It's been a really long time since I've held one of these. Okay, first of all, the mystical intro. We need open, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to pluck in this order. Sometimes you hear the pinky finger go down on the 3rd fret of the A string. That's your mystical intro, and then you hit this awesome chord. From here, put your pinky on the 4th fret of the A string, and then your middle and your ring fingers switch which string they're on. So you've got 4, 1, 3, 2. That chord has a name, by the way. It's F7 sharp 5. F7 sharp 5. Remember that. The verse kicks off with B flat, which on a guitar is a scary situation, but on the ukulele, guitarists, you'll recognize it as the baby F shape. 1, 1, 2, 3, 6 beats per measure. 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then F7 sharp 5. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to B flat and into B flat 7. From B flat, by the way, the ukulele strings, I like to say, guys can eat anything. G, C, E, A. We're adding our pinky finger to the E string 4th fret, and one beat in the last beat of the previous B flat measure, it's the E string 3rd fret to slide into that dominant 7th note. Then the next line starts out with another B flat 7 with the slide in note. So here we go, from B flat, from the top. Back to B flat, into B flat 7, another one, G7, which guitarists you will recognize as the D7 shape, 2, 1, 2 open, then C7, just 1st fret of the A string, F, which is open 1, open 2, back to B flat, E flat minor. Put your pinky finger on the C string 3rd fret and move your middle finger down to the E string 2nd fret, so you'll have 1, 2, 3, 3, and back to B flat. B flat, E flat minor, B flat. I'll do that whole thing. B flat, F7 sharp 5, back to B flat, into B flat 7, one more time, G7, C7, F, B flat, E flat minor, B flat. That's the verse, you do it twice. Into the Loving You section, which begins with a chord that sounds perfectly horrific, but is actually pretty easy. It's D flat diminished. It's going to be 4th fret of the, I still have to do it, A string, and 1st fret of the C string, and that's it. 2 measures of this. Into D minor, which guitarists you will recognize as the A minor shape. Open, 1, 2, 2. And in the 2nd measure of the D minor, the E string goes 3, 1, open, 1, and you can mess with those frets however you want. So, D flat diminished, D minor. You do that line 2 more times. Pretend I did it one more time. And the last line is just going to be G7, G7, C7, and F into the Oh How I Cry section, which begins pretending like it's a verse, right? B flat to F7 sharp 5, back to B flat, and of course sliding into B flat 7. Then we need E flat, which is going to be 1, 3, 3 open, 2 measures, then G7, 2 measures, C minor 7, which is a hoot to play, it's just across the 3rd fret, and into E flat minor. Whoops, close enough. And then the outro, the last 8 measures, you repeat them, it happens twice. B flat, G7, C7, F, B flat, E flat minor, B flat. You do that last section twice, and that's it. That's how you do it on the ukulele. For the guitar, you've got 2 options. You can put your capo on the 5th fret and pretend your guitar only has 4 strings. The D, G, B, and E strings are, with capo 5, guys can eat anything. So you can just do it that way if you want. But I wanted to make a guitar version that was more, more down here, so it was different. So that's what I'm going to show you. Capo 1, and I'm going to call out the chord names relative to the capo, so they're all going to be 1.5 step higher than we called them for the ukulele version, but they're the same chords, except for in one instance. All right, check this out. We're going to allude to the mystical intro. It's going to be relative to the capo, 4th fret, 5th actual fret, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a fun shape. And then E7 sharp 5 is a 4-string chord, open D, G1, B1, open E. Into the verse, which is pretty fun to play. A, E7 sharp 5, pretty easy change, back to A, A7, one more A7, F sharp 7, B7, play it this way if you want, I'm going to play it this way, E, then A, D minor, A. That's your verse. It happens twice. For the Loving You section, I didn't want to play the straight diminished chord because they're pretty terrible and awful on the guitar, but diminished 7 chords are not terrible nor awful. They are truly fantastic in every single way and pretty easy to do. Relative the capo, D string 4th fret pointer finger, G string 5th fret ring finger, B string 4th fret middle finger, and baby E string 5th fret pinky finger. One of the coolest things about these chords, this is C diminished 7, is if we move this up 3 frets, 1, 2, 3, we have the same exact 4 notes in a different order. That's what an inversion is. It's the same chord, different voicing, and we can keep going if you want. 1, 2, 3, and 3 more. You get the Dudley Do-Right, girl tied to the tracks, save the day, villain noise. So you could go, loving you, if you wanted. But I'm going to do 1 measure of here, and 1 measure here, before I play C sharp minor. Same thing again. That line happens 1 more time, and then you play F sharp 7 twice, B7, and E into the last section. Oh How I Cry, A, E7 sharp 5, back to A, of course A7. You've Got Time is D, F sharp 7, B minor 7, it's the same shape as F sharp 7, just down a string, and D minor. And this last 8 measures repeats: A, F sharp 7, B7, good, E, A, D minor, A. And that's it for the guitar version. That was fun to work out. I hope you thought that was fun and helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.